My name is Stephen Kramer. I am the Director of Production and Experiences at North Church in Oklahoma City.
My name's Clint Smith. I'm the Executive Director of North Church. We've had some previous history with other audiovisual lighting companies that didn't go so well for us. A few of those companies local here that we had developed some sense of relationship and kind of had promises, if you will, that we could come in and do some things. And we found every time we used someone else, it was always unnecessary things that were added to that. And then not really the expertise or the training that we needed to really get familiar with the product that we were sold. A few years down the line, we had pretty much struggled along and just accepted the fact that we wouldn't have great audio, video, and lighting, and heard about Skylark at that time, and through a relationship, someone that we knew Todd Cromwell, and met Todd and Marcus at that time.
I would say North Church itself has been working with Skylark for about 7 years now. Our pastors got to know them, meet them, and they came in and helped us with the system we already had in place, reconfigured everything to allow us to be set up to run for another couple years.
And they really began to come in and see what North Church needed and what should be priority for us. The thing that impressed me right away about Skylark is that there wasn't this big expectation for us to come in and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars right away. Instead, they counseled us to get an idea of what we really needed, what we really wanted, where we were going as a church, to have a vision for our AVL, and then they would help us when the time was right.
So basically, our room was turned to where it was wide, and our doors were on the side. So when anybody came in, you would see somebody coming in, and the flow was weird because you had to walk across in front of people to get to your seat. And then we had these incredibly awesome, horrible beams in the middle of our room that used to hold up our roof. And so the whole thing was we wanted to flip the room 180 degrees and remove those beams while still having church in the room. They walked through everything. They even, with steel, we worked on electrical needs and were able to hand off everything we needed to the electrical company during the install. And so it really made that process very pleasant, very peaceful, because we were able to rely on, Steele, Marcus, and Todd, those guys, to be able to really wrap their minds around everything that needed to happen, and allowed us to look at big picture, and they're the ones dealing with the details and making the best possible solution for our service and for our setup.
One of the things I like most about the guys at Skylark is I don't feel like they're ever trying to sell me something. They show you exact prices and walk you through step by step of why they're doing what they're doing, or why they would suggest what they would suggest. And it's almost like a partnership, not this big lofty number that they're pitching to you, but instead a step by step of this is what is necessary. Here's a couple options for you based on finance and what you feel like you can do at the time. That makes me respect those guys a lot, that I know that at times they've even encouraged us to spend less money because they feel like that's what's the best thing for our organization. And that has my respect.
One of our standards here is the most important message deserves the most excellent presentation. And so with that, I feel like Skylark has come alongside our staff and has really gotten to understand what we need, what we like, how we like to operate church, what we're trying to provide to our congregation, and has really come along us and helped us provide so much more than just technical gear and just plug and play type of thing. And even when the Skylark team is here, it's always, our staff can always come up to them and say hi, and they know their names, and they've had conversations with them before, and it's always a relationship building moment. So it's not just a contractor coming in and throwing up a TV in the lobby, but it's really a relationship and a part of our team, really, because the way we view it is Skylark is helping us reach more lives because of what they're doing, not just by coming in and selling us a piece of equipment to make something cooler.